this out.
There you go.
This is gonna be the geek.
Yeah,
Yo, do you have Twitter?
Yeah.
What's your Twitter name?
I'm Big OC Diesel on everything.
Okay, because Luke tweeted OC Diesel, which is like a truck company.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that wasn't you?
No, it's actually like a fucking truck.
Big
like,
OC.
Oh, it's Big OC. Okay,
yeah, Big OC
there you
Diesel.
go. There you go.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
Everything except Facebook, I'm Big OC Diesel. BigOCDiesel.com. Everything.
Alrighty. Cool. What's up, boys and girls? Alright. Cool. Alright, we're just gonna wait till some people get in the room. What up? We got Minnesota Luke and OC Diesel. It's OC Diesel's birthday.
Yep.
It's happy fucking birthday to OC Diesel.
Happy birthday to me.
He's 24 years old.
Yeah. Wish I was
21.
It's quinceañera. So we're actually waiting for NESS to drop by. But if he doesn't drop by in like 20 minutes, we're gonna get into our first battle. Which it doesn't need to be this. I'm just on this. We don't need to watch this first. But yeah, so like we're saying, Planet Fitness sucks.
Yeah, Planet Fitness sucks.
No.
And this is coming from a fat motherfucker. We can curse on here, right?
Yeah, of course. You can say whatever you want.
It's I'm fat, and the reason Planet Fitness sucks to me, thank you to that motherfucker, what's it, Donkey somebody. I can't see from here, but thanks for the happy birthday wishes. And thanks to everybody for saying happy birthday. But Planet Fitness sucks because on Fridays, Planet Fitness has pizza. Pizza on Fridays, and as a fat person, it makes me feel like I'm in AA. Yeah. And on Fridays, they just give me a shot before I leave.
Right. But as a cheap person, I get 2 free meals out of a month to only pay $10 a month. So that basically takes $3, $4, maybe $5, depending on how much pizza I eat.
So
$5 a month for the gym membership.
But here's my theory on it. So you pay for a gym membership, so you're paying to get fit, and then paying to eat donuts and pizza and bagels. So basically, you're already paying for that donut and pizza in the first place because it's neglecting your workout regimen by eating that shit. So you're essentially paying for the pizza.
Wobo, what is your good Philly battle suggestion? Wobo.
Oh, yo, you know what's fucking Wobo just posted a dope ass battle that
who is Wobo?
I don't know who the fuck Wobo is.
Pixar, what up? Thank you,
But
dog.
I actually was there. That was at the Grind Time Philly tryouts, the $1 Million Cash vs. Gage. They were partners at the time. That is a fucking dope battle because they were partners at the time, and this was when everything was. Oh man, you can't battle. Shout out to my brother Lump Hamilton.
If you're friends, you can't battle.
But you can if your friends are close, they're brothers, they can't battle. That is a dope fucking battle. Like shout out to whoever. Wobo, you are the fucking man, girl. If you're a man or a woman, whatever you are the fucking best. Very underestimated, underrated battle.
I got a discussion. All right. Mm-hmm. So what is the best Philly battle in your guys' opinion? Not best Philly. Well, you could say, let's talk about whatever, because to me, Reed vs. Trigger is the best Philly performance, but Trigger was so terrible that it's not a great battle, you know what I'm saying? So,
to me, one of the best battles, because it was in a time when battle rap wasn't what it is now, but NESS and Hollow Man. NESS and Hollow Man, Philly-wise, that is one of the most pure, like, we can go 50 rounds back and forth because at that time, Hollow Man, many people didn't know Hollow Man. People knew NESS more so. But that was back when you can use your verse for anybody. I could walk up on a block then and see I would be like, yo, battle me right now. And I got 10 verses for him that wasn't for him. Yep. But later on, want to battle you and use like 3 out of those 10 verses. Yeah. So...
No, it's fine.
So back in the day, I mean, like that was when it was like raw and authentic. So I'll say Hollow Man versus NESS is my favorite Philly battle. Period.
And funny thing, that shit was sponsored by who are those 2 brothers? Ace Capone.
Oh, Ace Capone and them. That was fucking.
They ended up going for like racketeering or something.
Take
down records.
Yeah,
they got in they're in prison for life or something like that. Right?
They were big time guys, and right now if we go any further, we're snitching. But
the charges are already.
We're snitching. But yeah, I get you, man. Shout out to everybody out there, man, who's wishing me a happy birthday, man. Shout out to my man Mike, man, little Mike. I just see him up on the live, man. Shout out to Mike, man. We got a lot of folks.
Wobo said Philly Swain versus K-Shine. I do like that battle. I do not. Hold on.
You
don't like that battle?
I'm sorry, because I should not be reading these fucking comments. Because somebody said I just look like Big Cannon. No, I do not. No, I do not look like Big Cannon. Just because black people have, and we're both black, tall, fat people with titties, I'm not Big Cannon.
You're not tall.
I'm taller than you.
But I'm like 5'5".
My wife got a Chihuahua. My Chihuahua's taller than you, Luke. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that because you're my man's in them.
Word. I think Philly Swain versus K-Shine was dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. There's a lot of good Philly battles.
Swain got game, spit flames like Lucifer. Like that whole flow was so weird. I mean,
you should never do that.
That shit was fire though.
For a split second, the way his eyes was bulged out, I was scared, Luke. Listen, bro. What's faster than Pyram? That's how fast I was gonna get out this bitch just now. God damn, Luke.
Look like a bootleg Big Cannon and ILLMAC.
Hey, dog.
Oh my god.
I will grind you the fuck up, dog.
Don't get too sucked into the dog. Go in. They will go the fuck in.
No, I love this shit, man. I'm just geeking, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture, post this up on Facebook.
Yeah, man. I mean, these isn't NH? Is he from Philly?
Yeah, NH. Shout out to NH, man.
His battle with Rex, where he like turns his hat like and gets in his face. Crazy. That shit was dope.
NH is one of the most like when it comes like he's known for his music and stuff like that. When it comes to battle rap, like NH is real underrated. You know what I mean? And it might. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, you know, one thing about me, I keep it a bean. NH might be his own worst enemy when it comes to that, because of the fact like he won't get into it or as much as he should be.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kaboom because Kaboom was one of the same people who wouldn't do it, and shout out to my folks, Crack Liberty Battle League. We dug him and said, look, you really need to get back into this, man. Like. And he has been. So shout out to NH and Kaboom and all those dudes from back then.
I would love to see NH and Kaboom go on a 2-on-2 team, but back to what he said, NH versus T-Rex. It happened in New York City, but I mean NH is obviously from Philly, and it was really cool because I think Rex was a little more better well known. I think NH was kind of the new guy in the block, but it was interesting to see how they had so many similar lines. I think this might be. NESS, yep, NESS. I'll be right back, guys. Hey,
getting the Loch Ness monster himself.
Hey, you're at the.
We can't say
at the entry
where we are right now, Luke.
Yeah, but SWAT teams come here in a second.
Yeah, shout out to but NH is definitely at that time like you were saying like wasn't as known as he. Excuse me, Rex and them were, but in the city and in the tri-state, like he was definitely doing his thing, man. And shout out to him. Like I would love to get him back, where he needs to be and back into this system, man. Like
Yeah, Philly just has such a rich talent pool, man, and like, especially there's like a lot of battles that haven't happened already that like are of people that are already here,
Yeah.
Like I don't think I've seen J Dose battle half the fools that are right here, I haven't seen J Dose versus NESS. I haven't seen J Dose versus Reed. Correct me if I'm wrong. Have these happened yet?
Well, a lot of those things too. I mean, like Dose was on the scene for a bit when it came to battle rapping. But a lot of these guys, like the Doses, like the NHs, like the Joey Jahads, they did it a little bit, and then they focused more so on the music.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And some people use battle rap to catapult into the music game, like to get the notoriety to jump into that. Right. And those are kind of what those guys did. You know what I mean? Like I said, people like NESS, people like Kaboom, who actually love both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Those are the dudes that come back and that we see regularly now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we see Boom more, we see NESS more.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that whatever I said just now made sense in my head, but
made sense in mine too. But yeah, man, I love Philly battle rap. I love all the fucking battle rappers from here. I obviously flew out a couple, and I always try to get out all these cats from here to the bunker when I had it. Battle people in LA, just because it's like I like people that can rap really well. And I feel like that's ingrained in, like, if you're a Philly battle rapper, that's, like, first and foremost, the foundation of being a battle rapper is rapping really good, Where other areas, it's like, oh, how good is your pen? How many cereals can you name in exaggerated to a
in 10 seconds? How many cereals can you name?
Yeah, and it's like that's, obviously I liked punchlines. That's what drew me to battle rap, kind of. But being good at rapping, why I like hip hop in general.
Right.
That's why I like it. So it's like people that sound good phonically will always be more of my favorite than other people.
And OC, let me ask. Because you're from Philly. You've been active in the battle and the rap stuff forever. So like, why is it that Philly has such good rappers opposed to other cities?
Because there's a few things in Philly that you can do. Okay, you can either sell drugs,
right?
You can either do the dozens or be a comedian like myself. Or you can fucking write raps.
Okay, but is that not true for Harlem? Is that not true for St. Louis? Is that not true for Detroit? Like, I'm not saying those guys can't rap, but in terms of what Avocado was saying, 100%.
But they got
Philly is the best rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like Dub Defina, nobody raps like that guy.
Because in those other places like Detroit, you got motor cities, so you can go fix a fucking car. We don't have nothing other than a cheesesteak. Yeah. I mean, I'm just joking around, but
you got
we have a lot of things here. That struggle, man. I mean, and I don't want to sound cliche and corny by saying it, but a lot of struggle that we have here, a lot of places don't have, man. Yeah. That's just being 110%, and a lot of these guys utilize, their struggle and their imagination. And put it all together. But like you said, with Dub the Phenom, man, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm willing to bet you dollars to donuts, and I like pastries, that Dub the Phenom's pen, bar for bar, is better than a lot of cats who are on a bigger scale.
Yeah, but I agree with that statement, but I'm saying Dub, NESS, Joey Jihad, even guys like Reed, who have less flavor than like an NESS, they're still amazing rappers. And I never understood why there's such a high concentration of great flows, great, that type of stuff in the city, and it don't make any sense.
Imagination and struggle is all I can put it up to. You know what I mean? That's it. I mean, maybe I'm wrong.
Cannon clone. He just called you a cannon clone.
Whoever said
Jerry Hastings, thank you, man.
Whoever said I'm a cannon clone, I hope you fall down the flight of bleachers.
Yo, Jerry gave $100 earlier today.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was him. Jerry,
Jerry the man, dude.
Yeah.
Jerry,
thank you,
money.
dog.
Jerry sell weed somewhere. Jerry, wherever you live at, Jerry, I'm trying
to
come to your house, man, because I know you got a lot of food in your fridge. Shout out to Jerry. Jerry probably gonna file all this shit as identity theft later. Somebody stole his card and shit.
Oh, you got $50 from Carol something in Kansas, right? Like,
yeah, fucking. But at any rate, I don't know. What else are we talking about here?
So we're gonna watch Reed Dollars versus Trigger, which is like one of the most infamous Philly battles of all time.
I wish I knew exactly when NESS was going to be here. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a huge difference between, like, I'm going to be there in a little bit. Could mean a couple minutes. It could be. Yeah. So I'm just going to text him.
Shout out to my man, Lil Mike. He just screamed out beat
going,
man. That's funny.
Anything.
I didn't promote at all today about this, and I wish that I did. But people that actually promoted about yesterday. No, but people actually promoted about this yesterday. Like my man Mike. Lil Mike is on here, man. He just screamed out my old... management and entertainment company, Beat Garden Entertainment. Fuck everybody except for Nico the Beast that was ever a part of that. But yeah, shout out to him. He's watching, man.
Let's go.
So we going into Trigger and Reed, or we
will once the NESS. But I mean, we can watch something else. I was like watching a bunch of other bullshit before you guys got here. There's tons of other like good Reed like.
Oh yeah, there is.
Why don't I mean? I think Joey Jihad versus Works would be good because I mean Jihad goes off from that shit. You know. What
Joey Jihad versus Works was pretty dope. And it was on that same card with
NH Balboa.
NH and Balboa.
Yeah.
But this is here is when Joey was like in his prime, like when he like was in his prime.
The shit that he says in this battle is very rare. That this was, I have the date in my phone, but it's very rare that this shit
is yours
from this old, like sounds good today, like in terms of lyricism.
But the crazy thing about this one is I just watched an interview. And before we get into this battle, I want to grab me another beer. Somebody's on the door.
Oh shit!
So maybe do Reed Trigger first, and then we'll do this. Or?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, that's what we're gonna do.
There goes a man right there.
What's up, God?
Yeah.
Slingshot is in the building.
What up?
Before we get into this,
what's up, brother? Good to see you, Doug.
What's up, baby? Oh, I just need to grab another couple beers before we get into this one.
Yeah, let's do it. That's got something to drink. What is that?
That's just regular soda.
You want something?
Yeah.
Beer or something?
Can I guess it, because we can't smoke in here, can we?
No.
You can't smoke no poo
I wish.
in here, bro. No poo. But can I get out of camera view for a second?
Oh yeah, go.
Or unless little bro, yeah.
What do you want?
You give me like 3 of those. Yeah, and then those shots of liquor on top of the thing.
Y'all gonna be in y'all bag. Come on,
Really?
we gotta get this done.
All right, because you can't smoke the poo.
Yeah.
You're in the bathroom. I don't know, but
No, I ain't gonna charge you avocado.
I know. I'm fucking right.
The man, Ness.
Ness is a good guy because I wouldn't either.
All right.
But
I guess.
They watched you versus Magic earlier today.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, with Jay Black?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And they were talking about how they flew out Millie.
I should have went with that one, man.
Well, the thing is, we
Y'all did it here too?
yeah, I will say, and basically,
We got another chair, or
I mean, I was gonna say, Luke, you can sit on the edge of the bed. And then
Yeah,
Ness
yeah,
can
yeah,
sit
I'll do
right
that, I'll
there.
do that.
Luke is a midget.
yeah.
No, he a major key. I sit on the edge of the bed.
No. That's
He a major
this is
player.
this is a Philly theme, right?
Okay.
So you're the king of Philly
My
in terms
bad,
of the battle shit, you know?
My bad. Oh, what y'all watching?
Reed versus Trigger to start
we're
off.
actually about to watch Reed versus Trigger. That was the infamous Big Star.
Reverse trigger. Trigger
Oh, never mind.
squeeze.
We get it.
Figure, please. We live?
All right, we're live.
Oh yeah.
So
This
Ines
all
is in the
people right
building.
Yo. It's your
Thank
boy
you, Ness, for
here,
coming
man.
by.
here. 200 people watching.
Hey,
Yeah.
Avo,
Yo.
I'm gonna move the interface over just a little bit.
Avocado.
There we go.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So first battle we're gonna watch is a pretty famous battle. Philly infamous Reed Dollars versus Trigger.
Yeah, one thing I want to say before this starts, right? I think it's a common misconception that this battle is a Philly battle or that it happened in Philly. This shit happened in Harrisburg. I have the date in my shit. I'll pull it up. But this happened 2004. I want to say January 2004 in Harrisburg. Basically, Big Star went up to Harrisburg and found people who were interested, and then all the Philly cats, drove up in a convoy, and then it was Philly versus Harrisburg,
So where is Harrisburg? Because I'm.
Oh yeah. For people who
Harrisburg
don't.
is like upstate Pennsylvania. It's like an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
Okay, word.
It's
So it's
like-
like far away from the city, right?
Yeah, it's from,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where all
Kind
the,
of.
It's like the same distance New York is from Philly.
Word. Okay.
But I don't know, like
But in every
in my
different
experience,
direction.
shit also gets real out in Harrisburg.
Harrisburg
too.
is real.
Like it isn't like you think of
Home
it
of
as
Sean McCoy.
you think of it like farm country. Some people,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah.
is,
It's
but
not.
it's not
Okay.
just like
Word.
that.
and
you
this
know?
thing like Pittsburgh. A lot of people don't know that Pittsburgh you get busy a little bit out there.
Pittsburgh definitely get busy. Both Bergs get busy, really. So shout out to the Pittsburgh and Harrisburg.
All right. So what's the background on this battle?
So the background again is Big Star got a convoy full of people from Philly to go up to Harrisburg to battle the Harrisburg reps. Everybody who was there on the first day, because he went up there the day before, apparently nobody from Harrisburg who showed up the first day showed up the second day. So all the good people just stayed home apparently. So what happened was all the Philly guys just destroyed Harrisburg for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part. And I want to say, if I can, before we get into it, shout out to Big Star.
Yeah, Big Star. Yeah.
Rest in peace, DJ Big Philly, because those are two dudes that were pioneers when it came to the battle rap culture
Definitely
in
rest in
Philadelphia.
peace, DJ.
That's
Big
why
Phil,
I will
yeah.
I will never call myself, because I got a hands in a lot of shit in battle rap. Will never call myself the king or anything of that of Philadelphia battle rap. But those two dudes were gods. It made me want to do it. So I will forever be the mayor. You know what I mean? Those two guys, Pauls.
May 2nd, 2004. That's when this battle happened. May 2nd,
Crazy.
2004.
Crazy.
So, I mean, that's 13 years ago. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And Reed did know he was gonna battle Trigger. Obviously, they were like, "Yo, just
Yeah,
like,
it was
caught
just,
them together."
random. It
Word.
was like they lined Harrisburg on one side, so you'll see in the video it'll be on the right side it'll be Harrisburg and the left side it'll be
Yeah.
Philly.
Yo,
So.
how y'all be knowing so much about this battle?
Yeah, that's what we do, man. But like I said before Ness got here, like this is back when battle rap was I can have 20 verses and I don't give a fuck who I'm going against.
Yeah.
This is gonna work
Yeah,
for
it was
everybody.
basically how much material you had.
Right.
And whoever ran out first lost, essentially.
Basically, that's the way they judged it back then.
Yes,
Word.
one thing we were talking about before you got here was why does Philly have such good rappers in battle rap? What's the deal with that? Because you know, in New York City, Detroit, all these other places, it ain't like their rapping is bad, but Philly, there's just something about you, Joey Jihad,
yeah, there's
Reed.
a rhythm.
Like there's a rhythm, but also you guys are good at rapping. Why Philly? Why?
I mean, I think with our relationship with being so close to New York, a lot of the things that were respected as far as hip hop, as far as lyricism, cadence, delivery, and just being a good entertainer, I think those are the qualities that a lot of Philly rappers have. So it's just not one thing that you look at. You see Meek. Meek has the cadence, he has the voice, he has the energy. Joey has the, I would say, the entertainment value. Yeah. And then we got Cheek Raw, he's just hard, and he's got the wordplay. Yeah. So some of us might have some of those qualities, or some of us might have all of them.
Right.
Or somebody have 4 out of 5, or how many it is. So it's just that respect and that passion that we share for the respect. And that's why in today's culture where a lot of rappers is really getting exposed who are not writing their own material, that's why we kind of really go hard on that, and we believe in that 100% because you're buying into
the authenticity.
You know what I'm saying? You're buying into us, so.
And that's what I said before we got here. It's just the authenticity and the struggle. Like, nobody can write my struggle.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It kind of like takes away from the credibility if somebody else is putting your lyrics. But to get back to the answer to the question, it's just that certain. I don't know what it is because it's hard to. We used to be categorized by the gun bars. We was real gun bar heavy town. You know what I'm saying?
And the punches too.
Yeah, and the punchlines. So I over the years it's manifested, and the schemes have came in, and the angles that you attack the different battle rappers, all that's came into play. But this is kind of like the gladiator stage where I just worked on my material so much that I have enough material to go whatever distance that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that my material will outlast my opponents.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of. It wasn't really about quality. It was about quantity back then with all Philly rappers. Like who had the longest clip, whether it was good, and they had dry spots, or they just had good. It went on good like patterns where
which the vast majority of Philly battles honestly are like trash by today's standards.
Yeah.
But the ones that are popular are because they're popular because I mean they were so good.
It's one of those things that, like the slogan, or the saying. We could take it wherever you want to take it. That's what it was back then. Like, we could take it 5 rounds. We could take it 10 rounds.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I got like 20 in my clip. We could take it there.
I always make this argument, too, because the way the battle rap format is now of today, it was kind of like when I was doing on a TV show, when I was making the band, and it was like you were seeing battle rap, the structure of it kind of formed right in front of their face. Yeah. I don't know if Fight Club was doing anything previous to me and Mills doing that big battle in front of the pool table with the 3rd round and then a 5-round extension on it. Remember? So it's kind of like so it's kind of like we, you know what I'm saying? And right after that, Fight Club came, and they kind of structure was like in front of a pool table.
Word.
Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So people never give me credit. I don't want the credit, but I just was there.
You deserve the credit.
There.
You deserve the credit.
I was there. But it just feel like we just had that passion, it's that fire, and it's just the willingness and just the ambition to roll the crowd and get the audience.
Making the Band was 2002, right? That was the second season of it.
2000, 2003 was the second installment.
Because the first Smack DVD, I believe, was late 2003, so that would have been after you guys did that. Yeah. Well, the first Smack DVD that had a battle.
Damn, that's crazy.
So NESS came before all that.
Yeah.
God damn.
So NESS don't get the credit he deserves, but we should get in this because these people are like, oh, watch the battle. Yeah, press play.
Nah, fuck them. All right, Ness. So here's your headphones. Put these in.
Shout out to everybody out there who has wished me a happy birthday. I've been reading it, but I couldn't say it.
21.
But thank y'all, man. 42.
Let's watch the battle. You ready to watch the? They're like, shut the up.
Man, I'm 42.
No, this is the juice. This is the juice you turned in for, man. All right, let me know if it's too loud for you guys.
What y'all got to say? We got Philly on the side. Style, nigga.
Love pretty good.
They love it. Early, where that came from. Where that came from. Loaded Jack and spitting our slang. Yo, we know. Let's do it, though. Ain't nobody to talk about. Hey, listen, this is how we gonna do it. Listen.
Also, the style is amazing. Yeah. Looking back on this, dude, the gowns for t-shirts is incredible.
That's how we gonna do it.
And somehow they fit another shirt underneath that.
They all got on my shirt. All of them got on my shirt.
This was the era of the do-rags.
Yes, yes.
The t-shirts for the do-rags, the tall
T-shirts down to here.
Shout out to Shellyano, because Shellyano ain't have no hair.
Come on, Rick. Hey, listen out. This is how we gonna do it. We're gonna go 3 rounds. And if it's heated after that, if the people want more, we going some more bars. You know what I'm saying? So over here, Reed. Over here on your side, Reed. Over here on your side. In your corner. Come over here, Reed. Who first? We got Reed Dollars against Trigger. Let's get it in. Who want to battle? We bad.
Let's get it in. Who want to battle? Who gonna go first? Somebody set it off. Set it, Reed. Set it, Reed. Let's go. You looking at him, Reed? You over here with Reed.
Yo, dig it.
Man, I love that so much that he's like, who's battling? We battling.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first? Okay, I will.
Shout out to
So
Trigger, because he
tight.
looked like he stink. But go ahead.
Let's go.
Yeah, you heard what he said. I'm on the fucking paper route. Quick to take a neighbor out. 40 with the laser out. You niggas eating just to have in the feast. My niggas wildin' out, catching homies, stabbing police. Cash rule everything around me. Everything I see, everything I touch, robbery's a must. You niggas all blingin', 24s on the Lincoln. Waist length making till you boys all stinking. Wrapped in that trash bag, hefty or the glad bag. Illidale niggas, bombs over Baghdad. I need new trees. Hummers and V's, 23s when I breeze, 100,000 on my sleeve, 40 on my neck, keep the 40 in the legs. You drink a lot? Well, hun, take this 40 to the neck.
And also the funny part is that he's not rapping to Trigger at all.
Yeah,
he's just rapping to his crew the whole fucking time.
I mean, it could be, and I think part of the reason that people think that this is a Philly versus Philly battle is because, you know, he never says nothing. Oh, fuck Harrisburg. He never says anything like that, you know, because it's not personalized lyrics. It's you can.
You know, none of this was prep.
Yeah, prep.
This is all I got a clip. Let's download it.
The legs, you drink a lot? Well, hun, take this 40 to the neck. You marry Shorty. I fuck with Shorty for the sex. You fuck with Shorty for the face. I fuck with Shorty for the neck. I'm quick to grip a vibe check. Tell her leave them dice alone. Won't you become a rapper, boo? Spit up on this microphone. A young version of Al Capone. I'm crowned. I claim my phone. 100 niggas crowding your home. 30 birds in their hand. 30 birds in the van. Your homie set it up. You got a nerve? That's your man? Gave me the inside scoop on where to find the grams. Under the kitchen sink, behind the pots and the pans.
That first round is so fucking nuts, dude.
And the crazy, no real lyricism. You know what I'm saying? No lyricism in terms of he didn't make 20, references to things that sound like other things. He didn't do that type of shit. He's just good fucking rapper, good battle rapper.
His punches and his confidence, his animation too. It's like animation. His face was like pulling you in. You could see even Trigger was like when he first started rapping, he's like, oh
holy
my God.
shit, I fucked up battling.
Yeah, this guy's on a whole nother
Ness,
fucking level.
I want to ask you, where did they get the idea? Now remember, you versus Jay Mills, that shit was not a cappella. That shit was over a beat. So where did these guys, Reed in particular and the Philly side, get the idea to go a cappella and written? Do you have any insight on that?
Just the DVD era.
Okay.
And most of the DVD era is where, a lot of these cameras caught you off guard. So it was whatever was present at the time.
Yeah.
And niggas had stereo, and niggas had the car, they could play the beat out the car, and that was it.
But if they didn't have
they just were going straight off the head or a cappella.
Well, Trigger's terrible, just for everybody watching this. You'll see.
Stop hating on
I mean,
Let him go. Hold up. Spit. Hold up. For the second time on the mixtape, y'all dudes better duck fast, cause every time I spit, my shit louder than the gun blast.
Dog, I watched this with Marv, Aaron Solomon, and Big K, and they were like,
said it on the
and Marv is like, he said on the mixtape, they're on no mixtape right now.
I want cash and I want it with the quick fast, and if not, you bitches get pimped like old scabs. Trigger vicious when it come to this rhyme bout, but think not, hey, get your cookies cooking like a Girl Scout. You Girl Scouts better knuckle up, cause I got box game like seatbelts. Most niggas buckle up. and I supply the fiends. And I smoke weed, smoke seed, at my weed green like Listerine. Ain't no enticing me, but keep talking and get you guys' throats cut from swallowing teeth. And I like burners, cause they grab cock and blow. You bitches like burners, grab cock and blow. Probably get some new Timbs, already leaning them. Nigga talk shit, get beat with a Swiss premium. Even if your mans is off, and they post ass like the Flintstones posted on Dead Rock. Rock-a-bye, baby. Yo, this is my time. You about to get put to sleep like a nursery rhyme. I'm higher than average. Dog, I split your cabin to leave 4 shots in your chest like Philly off the Mavericks. So pussy keep talking fast, so I could cut your feet off. Now try to kick my ass, a trigger nigga, and I'm taking it home. You fags like knick-knack, paddywhack, you dogs get boned. And beforehand, I made a large bet on my team that I'm a winning see paper like a fax machine. I'm stacking cream. Damn, this shit pay me back. I run with the heavy hitters of the bird. You run with the rest. You can see the bitch in the nigga when the pump in his mouth. Kill a whole fucking family, then pump in the house. Wipe the fingerprints off, throw the fuck on the couch. Whatever's left in the handguns, I'm dump in the mouth. Something like Robert De Niro, and you can get robbed for De Niro. Lie with the heroes. Niggas always claiming they all tough, till they get cracked with the gat in your skull. Bust is war show. And I ain't got nothing to lose, just you and me. You know, Reed Smooth Dude just doing me. I love my family, I love my niggas, love my weed, I love my trigger, so I can bust off. I love my paper, I love you haters, but ain't no more room on my dick, so jump the fuck off. The brains and the ducks off, ain't let it dump off. Hollows knock chunks off. Like the jammy blam, tools like a handyman. If you say the family man, spray up the family van. Say my name and I'll appear like Candyman. I advise you to stay in your lane, boss. The age of 13, I was up in the range, dog. Not the
crazy.
As soon as he crosses his arms, just goes right in. Oh.
See, at this time, Star took the elite, the people that was active in Philly as far as, and then had the confidence and was willing to battle. Yeah, I think the Harrisburg was just some collective dude. I think they just scooped up whoever they could scoop up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, like I said, he went there the first day, and he found the best of the city. Apparently, they were good, and then none of them showed up.
So the second day, so it was like,
yeah. So.
This is crazy.
I advise you to stay in your lane, boss. The age of 13, I was up in the range, dog. Not the one you drive, the one that's danger. Boy, get your face to release my anger. Black Scully, black gloves, Dickies from last year. Your crib, jackpot, I smell it, the cashier. The Benz got swimming creeks, TVs, and glass chairs. I was on the block ripping, you was the cashier. Working up a save a lot, working hard, save a lot. I was on a crazy block, knocking off crazy rocks.
No, seriously. The shirt that he got on the outside, because it's bigger than the white one on the inside. So he got like on like a 4X on the inside, like a 7.
If you watch the full DVD, they have, you know, outside of the venue, they're all chatting, and you can just see it goes down.
Yeah, that's nightgowns.
Man, that round is so goddamn good, dude.
I missed that shit.
And his facial expressions too is like a lot like Lux now, like where Lux is just so like crazy in the eyes and like it's almost like a tiger, it just like draws you in. You're like entranced already.
Like they just black out, man. Like they just in the zone, man. And I love that shit.
Yeah, Reed is a fucking man.
That's because it's hot as fuck in here. No, hold up, though. It's hot as fuck. I'm next, man. Whatever. The youngest nigga on my squad, but sky's the limit when the beef's on, the heat's drawn, eyes be tinted. All these guys like trigger clocking, but let a nigga try to rob me. Hang him up by his motherfucking dicky pockets. On the block like a nigga going shake and bake, but in the kitchen be the nigga with a paper plate. You can hate, but Trey gonna stay the top, then stay my post. And I ain't talking about the cereal box you post. My pumps put people in places for people. Need not finish the statement, squash beef I won't. But you can ask me though, how you hustle when you ask for dough? Smirk when you walk past me, yo. The mag jerk, disperse, insert bullets to your fucking chest hurt. You might as well label me me the dawn, especially when I'm high, red-eyed in the hydro in the bone. And the tech this as long as my arm to get the cash. Treat dudes like cars, stick shift they ass, push his head forward. Let him taste the dash, leave him slump. Tell the faggot come and rape his ass. Hit me up, pop bow, I leave niggas stuffed with bullets like how Taco Bell stuffed beef and tacos. And I'm known to blow shows with Rugas and hit niggas medullas, and they stop any nigga from shooting. Listen, last round right here. Last round. Listen, it's real right here. Fuck everything. Listen to this, nigga. I spit for my niggas that be feeling my pain. That's on the grind like me. I know you feeling the same. Had to post on that wall with your pack and your balls and stash the coat. Hide the grass and them cracks in the wall. Niggas love when I come around. Chicks, yeah, I fuck them down. I ain't talking Neef Young Buck, but I'll buck you down. Southwest membership, sign up. You a gangster or a bitch, nigga, make your mind up. On the block or the studio, wherever I go, nigga, I roll with the studio. This weed dollars and this my year. Now listen here, I move like I'm switching gears. Musical without the switching the chairs. If you ain't in my circle, oh, best believe I had to switch up my pairs. Get away from all the drama in there. Stand alone, cannons blow. Blue still with them talents in there. And I can switch it up, rip it up, stick shift, ship it up. My shotty like a school bus, nigga, hired to pick it up. And yo,
like that shit wasn't even like complex. Like a school bus, how I pick it up, but the way he said it, you know?
Word.
See Reed in the zone, you fuck around and find Reed in the back of your home with a book bag, wall paint, vests and ammo, K over the shoulder, two Berettas, a Rambo.
That's it.
That shit was
That
hot
right
in the
there,
fish
that
grease,
line
though.
right there.
That was hot as fish grease.
In the Philadelphia area, when this footage came out, when this DVD came out, like that line right there kind of solidified Reed Dollars as like a titan. You know what I'm saying? Actual forerunner. You know what I'm saying?
Before I put your knowledge all over that land road. Dollar. Let it go.
Yeah. So, you know.
We know what that is.
Shout out to Trigger, man. Wherever he at, like right now, shout out to you, man. Cause you was the fucking sacrificial.
Well, so this is actually really funny.
He didn't do that bad.
He didn't do that bad, but he didn't do that bad.
Reed Dollars light was
Yeah,
just
he didn't do that
right
bad,
now.
but he didn't do that good.
So on the Minnesota Luke Facebook page, I put a minute-long clip of Reed, you know, from this battle. And I had a ton of comments. I got, like, it just blew up because, it's just such a great clip.
Yeah.
And I look through the comments and I see someone tag somebody like, oh, Billy, this is when, you know, I don't remember the name. Billy, this is when John got fucked up. And I click her profile. She's from Harrisburg. And so it's just like one of Trigger's friends. And like, yeah, remember when he got fucked up by Reed Dollars? You know, so
he probably ain't get no cooter after this battle.
Oh, my Lord.
It was
Nobody got no yams.
Like honestly, if you watch this entire series, the entire Harrisburg series, there's one guy from Harrisburg who does well, and he's like 15 years old. And besides that,
and
besides
the little kid,
the little guy,
he just was ramming on everybody. Dark skin cat, he was from Pittsburgh. He was from Pittsburgh.
Oh, he's from Pittsburgh. Okay.
Pittsburgh,
what's the name? Killed it on this joint too from Philly. Was
I think he was. Who was he battling? Rain Man.
No, he was battling another young guy.
He was?
Yeah, it was another.
No, it was. Matter of fact, it was.
Are you talking about Rain Man Ruck?
No, Rain Man was in.
Yeah,
Rain Man battled Ruck on this card.
Yeah, Rain Man battled Ruck.
No.
That was
Who was the other guy he battled?
Because
I don't remember the names. I just remember it was labeled 16-year-old versus 15-year-old.
No, he battled the guy right here in the back with the hat. What's his name?
Oh, okay.
Who?
The guy with the hat.
Who else? With the big ass hat with the white big hat. I can't think of his name. Yeah, I know you're talking about now.
Elite, something like.
I know Eddie Morris.
He cool with that, though.
Eddie Morris battled on this joint.
He battled True Blue. It was also terrible.
What's his name? Shelliano battled.
Shelliano battled Mr. something.
Mr. Fab or something like that.
Yes,
No.
It was Mr. something. It was a terrible.
Frank with the Grippers battled.
Frank with the Grippers battled Jay Murder, but not Jay Murder from
And then it was the one young boy that had the big white hat on. I know you're talking about now. He had like the little curly-ish looking hair from Philly.
He's right there.
Oh yeah, he was right on the side of Reed. Oh man, I can't think of his name. He probably work at Aldi's, but
no, he don't. But he still make music though. I just
don't remember his name. What the fuck was it? I don't know. But anyway,
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
But yeah, 2004, so 13 years ago.
Right.
I said 13 years ago. That's crazy to think
insane.
about.
Yeah, right.
It's fucking insane.
By this time next year, it will be 14 years. And so in 2 years, it'll be 15 years.
Yeah, that's so nuts.
You went to fucking, what's that, ACDC college with Lil Romeo?
I went to Everest.
Yeah, you know the ad. My God damn.
So what are we thinking? Ness, you got another battle in you? You got one more?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
What are you feeling? You got a suggestion?
Y'all take it back from this era, or is just
Whatever you want. We can do whatever you want.
And we can't, we already voted.
What have y'all did so far? I've watched a few of them, but I don't know what y'all did so far.
We did
so many.
Yeah, I was saying.
Maybe just name
How
one.
many
I can say.
Verb Hollow?
Yeah, we did
St.
Verb Hollow.
Louis.
Oh, you did Verb Hollow?
Yeah, we did
Damn,
Verb
I love
Hollow.
it.
That, I mean,
Did
that's
you do
amazing.
Big T and Hollow?
We haven't done Big T and Hollow yet.
That's a good one.
We do that.
Big T and Hollow, and you also got.
What's fucking.
Dude, Big T Hollow that's a good
Conceited,
suggestion.
what's his
That's a
face?
real good
What?
suggestion. Big T Hollow.
Have you watched that yet on here?
Nope.
Might as well, right?
You want to do that
Listen,
one?
You guys down?
it's Saturday. I ain't got no job.
do it.
Well, I got a job.
You got a job.
But not today.
But not today.
T and Hollow.
And it's my birthday. So
I
this is
wanted
my
to do
present.
like a Soul Con. I was in that Deacon Frost type of thing.
Oh yeah, jeez.
Ness, I asked these guys what their favorite Philly battle was, and I want to know your opinion.
Philly
Philly
battle rap.
like where there is at least one
Me
person.
and Hollow
from Philly.
Man got to be.
Hollow Man,
And
and
that's
be
what,
up there.
And that's what I said. I said that's
Got
the
to be up
to me the best Philly battle.
It got to be probably me and Hollow
Uh-huh.
or Mook and Joey Jahel.
That was mentioned. That was mentioned.
Steel Kaboom. Steel Kaboom, bro.
Yeah.
Steel Kaboom to me is one of my favorite
What
battles.
about
of
Rock
all time.
Kaboom?
Rock Kaboom's very good. Yeah, you're right. All right, here we go.
Okay, so
The old URL, the
oh my
throwback.
god,
The throwback.
yeah, they were separated by rounds because
Yeah,
this was
remember back then?
yeah, back on YouTube in the early
Yeah.
days
10
you could
minutes.
only upload 10 minutes at a time. So the way
Wow.
URL attacked it
Wow.
was by round, which is
Yeah.
pretty smart actually. It's
Right.
super
Yeah.
fucking smart.
Wow, look how far it came.
I know.
It's crazy. What year is this? 2009?
Yeah, says 2010, which
Okay.
who knows if it was uploaded
Luke
at
knew
the same time.
birthdays and battles and everything.
Don't he?
Shout out to Luke.
Don't he?
Yo, so I kind of know a little background on this battle. This was
Okay.
Hollow's first URL battle, and he came from Grind Time, and he was
Was it?
yeah, this was
You
Hollow's
sure?
first, yeah, positive, and everybody was like, just give he
'Cause
right
Big
now.
T called out Hollow down on this battle. He wanted this battle.
Yeah, he did.
got
He
fried.
just knew Hollow was the fucking man,
at the
and like
time, yeah.
on Grind Time, and like we were all like, you know, because I was filming it for Grind Time at the time, and like I was just like, give Hollow a chance on URL, and he's gonna go the fuck off. Like he just needs that light on him, and he's gonna be the man.
Yeah.
And what other battles was it? Deacon the Frost and SoulCon on this card as
I'm
well.
pulling it up right now.
I think it was.
So, okay, this was February 6, 2010 is when the actual event happened, right? And this was the second New York City URL event they had gone to St. Louis right before. Is SoulCon versus Deacon Frost, Calico versus Newborn, Shotgun Suge versus Hollywood, DNA
Damn, I
versus...
didn't even know that. I just said that. I ain't know Deacon Frost and SoulCon was
Yeah,
in the same
yeah.
card.
DNA versus OMP. Head Ice versus Tech 9 happened later, not at the same
Yeah, in
part of the
another
event.
place.
Hollow
That was
versus
it.
Big T,
Yeah.
and another great one, Sue Surf versus Young Ill.
Oh yeah,
I love
word,
that battle.
word.
The hand on the hip surf. That was
Yeah.
the hand on the hip surf.
What an event, man. What an event.
Real quick before we go, shout out to
Tell June I said
June-
what's up. Shout out to my man June.
June from Crack Liberty, man. That's
Liberty.
That's my
Shout out.
partner, my bro.
You already know. It's love, family.
Yeah, he.
Oh, Ness, you got-
shout out to everybody here.
I got Serious Jones December 9th, people.
He go the seventh fucking person that said I look like fucking Big Cannon. I'm about to go to
Yeah,
every
they're
tomorrow.
very
man.
unoriginal. man.
They're very unoriginal.
Yeah, they're very unoriginal.
Everybody usually say I look like fucking.
Ines is handsome.
You are rap.
Yo,
Ultimate.
so what I'll say is,
That's a dude, though.
dude, Beasley's voiceovers
Just because
were,
you got good eyebrows, like
the quality in Beasley's
your
voiceovers
head
were so
around.
much better back then. They like sounded like he professionally recorded it, and now it sounds like he just recorded it on his iPhone and sends it in. Listen to how good this sounds. Oh, I know.
The URL. Rap League, the main event.
This sounds
Big T out of Southside Chicago
I
versus Hollow the Don.
Yeah. You know, when they got, where everything is now is just strictly
where they're like
HD and digital.
fast,
But
yeah.
this sound was like URL
Sounds
sound.
great. Sounds fucking
Wasn't
great.
it? Wasn't it?
Queens, New York.
Yo, so what is their strengths?
Because who was that? Is
Big
that
T's
Beasley?
That's Beasley.
Now Beasley does the baritone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dip was dropped. He didn't even right here.
He's excited. You can tell.
Storm,
Now what he just
99.
URL.
Yeah.
Ultimate Rap League.
Right. Sound like M. Bison off the Street Fighter now.
Speaking of M. Bison, that comes up in this battle,
All
right?
right, we'll fast forward through all this.
Yeah.
My niggas in literacy big.
Oh yeah, and this is all smack without a beard.
Smack without a beard, and also time. Also,
Look at that! Doesn't it look weird? It looks wrong almost because his beard is so incredible.
Smack like he peeking windows on this shit. You know, he ain't got no mustache, no
Smack
beard.
has Tay-Rock's hat on, dude. It's like 5 sizes too big. Dude, and shout out to Hollow, like Ed Hardy. Like, it's definitely like, this is dated. This is dated, but this battle's fucking awesome.
Shiny bubble.
Yeah.
watch
This was definitely on a VHS-C. This was like a ass small cassette tape.
Beta.
Joint. Watch on beta here.
Watch Cortez's face in the entire battle. Cortez don't smile one time the entire 3 rounds. This very.
Big T going first, representing Chicago, Midwest. Stand the fuck up, let's go.
Yo! Hold it down, yo, hold it down. Hey, yo, Smack. Yo, chill. What these niggas raising? These niggas all prunes. Fire what? Nigga, you wouldn't light it up in a dark room. Blast what? Nigga, you couldn't be that gas.
Look how young Calico looks.
Look.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. Oh my god.
And he literally went by Young Calico at the time. So
You
it's
did?
very
Word,
important.
word.
So
Yeah.
This is like a time capsule, man.
it
So
is.
with
It is.
cough
Even
fuel.
Cortez.
Why y'all giving the Mac support?
Look at Big T.
This
He
nigga
had
won't give you
cornrows.
back support.
Yes,
You like a boss,
full-fledged
dude.
dreads now.
So go ahead, do your drive-by. I'ma draw tools, you fire. We gon' fan back at you till it's all cool and leave everything in the way. Nigga, I hope your car full, now that's my way of turning a bloodbath to a carpool. That bitch you talked to was in a plane cockpit sucking me in my man's cock. She say I throw up off a nut, Big T. So tell me when you finna nut, Big T, so I can't stop. Now don't be no asshole. Asshole, bitch, say it again. She said it. I said, pop! And now she throwing somebody else's kids in the air. Like Hancock. Asshole. I asked hoes like, why you rap this week? I know he thinking like, I should have worked hard for the past few weeks. This random put you on the ground floor, I'll stump.
It was alright, but it's pretty descriptive about him getting a blowjob.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean,
It was the whole Hancock thing.
Yeah, that was tight.
the whole lead up. I don't know. I liked it like Hancock. Like it wasn't.
Carlos Boozer.
You to get the last 2 feet. Boy, you couldn't get rid of footage this bad you invented cream for athletes' feet.
You couldn't get rid of footage this bad. I love that. I love that footage. I don't know. I mean, I thought that was.
When I asked Big T about his street ties,
like that.
please try. I make the hardest nigga you know sling pies. Convert, serve bean pies. I aim to do whatever to get my point across. Please try. Nigga, I take the LK out of luck just so I can make you see why. Please, guy. I know he holding text, and I'm hollow. He spaz out, right? No Tourette's. I'm like, dude, you can bring on your best. You take a picture like this, you still wouldn't pose a threat. Oh. I'm bored to death with all these what you need to beat me liners. He gonna say, you need Zanga pal drivers. You need all the Dolphinio got fires. You need all the Bison elite fighters. So how was you getting busy in the streets, liar? Sound like somebody was too busy playing Street Fighter. My whole team rides, this shit is in my nature. So if you got niggas looking out for you, I got my ways of saying thank you. So if I hit you with 6, but a 7 in the clip, since I still owe you one, I'm just returning the favor. I don't think he the gangster. Why this nigga talking for me? Why stand here with this nigga? My lip box talk with Buddy. Well, you think I was a ventriloquist with my hands in the talking dummy? I won't let my lips move. I let my hands do the talking for me. I got these guns, I just feel like I want to rearrange shit. Aiming at the couch, knock it down to the basement. I put the basement in the attic, put the attic down in the basement. Bullets ricocheting off the cabinets, switching all of the paintings, changing all of the vases, switching all of the statements. Well, you can't tell if I was redecorating or making a statement.
Yes, man.
Let's get it poppin'.
On his 8th grade dance.
Smack.
Oh shit.
Cortez.
Cortez.
What is this class right here?
This like class of 89. I think that.
What do you consider this class?
Oh, this. This was the second URL event in New York City. Second ever.
Is this the Calico, Young Ill, Surf?
Yeah, I would say.
Big T.
Yeah.
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 Wow, that's crazy.
So if it was to be PGs in this era, who would be? Is Big T a big PG and is Hollow considered a vet here?
I believe this was.
They would both be PGs, I think. This is both of their.
This was Big T's second battle.
Okay,
but his first battle was versus Deacon
With all the Hollow's experience
on URL
prior to this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but Hollow also was very well established by this point. He had already
on Grind Time.
On Grind Time.
This is my first time seeing Big T, or probably seen him one time before, and then.
Yeah, this was my first time seeing Big T for sure.
He battled Deacon Frost before this on the URL, and then had some Chicago battleground ones.
Your mom looked like a crusty Anthony Anderson.
Holla down representing Queens. Queens, stand the fuck up. Queens, where you at? Let's get it poppin'.
They saying Jim's got knocked out. I don't know how true that is. RBA had an event today in Manhattan.
Wow.
And they saying Jim's got knocked out. They saying Clean didn't show up. So I don't know why Jim's got knocked out, because Jim's was clean opponent.
Yeah.
But
and they saying
supposedly O'Red beat Big K.
O'Red beat
But
K.
And then ILLMAC JC had a super
Clean
good
was just
battle.
in Jersey last weekend.
Yeah.
I was just with
Clean
last
was
week.
around, so I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Who knows, man?
TV. Holla down is on you, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Insane.
And
this shit is fucking incredible. Hollow is the man.
You can back this up. At the time, they were like, "Oh, rebuttals are
grind
time and it's nerdy," you know. Yeah. And then now people are like, "Yeah, rebuttals." You know?
If you can do them right, man.
You know, if you can do them right,
Hollow can do them right.
Like,
yeah.
Some
people suck at him. Yeah.
He rebutted crazy in that him and Lux.
Yeah, we just watched that today.
Yeah, I was watching with you earlier.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, his rebuttal in like the second.
Dude, he's on a whole nother level, man.
Look, I said I was playing Street Fighter all night long for 4 hours and never picked bull wrong. I said, now saying Big T could get me is like saying Big T could fit me. Bitch, please. I swear I'ma fight Dun Greasy. Will I fuck him up? Yeah, like Young Jeezy. When I was young, my dad showed me how that pipe slung freely. So shooting might come easy, like Mike Dunleavy. Listen, Pastor May slash your face, whack rapper, faking fans have a break. He's a fag, but wait. I know that cause his last name's Tate, like Lorenz. So your first name should be Rudy, cause even your last name's gay. Nigga, in a battling session, I'm grabbing a Wesson, splat his chest, and give him everything from bladder intestines to bladder infections. This can get real Shabba ranks in a matter of seconds. Cause I'm good if I'm guapped up, but I'm robbing if I ain't good on no cash. Hustle on the block with you, see where you hit your shit. Leave. then come back in the hood for your stash. Robbed your bag. He like, we just hustled together. I'm like, don't get your brain cooked for a half. Jim Carrey style. I act different when I put on that mask.
That shit is hard. Again, even by today's lyrical standards, and then also considering the fact how he delivered it and put it together.
Yeah, like this shit is dope. Crazy. Man.
You know? Is it? Or you just saying that?
No, I'm fucking with this shit. I'm just saying this shit, no, this shit is alright right here, man. On some real shit, man.
We already know.
No, on some real shit. Me and NESS used to be managed by the same management company when I was on radio. We still family, been family a long time. But the thing is, like, a lot of people don't know, like, this old shit right here, I was into battle rap, like watching certain shit, but I wasn't into it how it was now. Yeah. So like a lot of this stuff I've seen, but it was just on, so I'm watching it, like,
right.
But now, you know what I mean? Like now that I'm into it as I am, a lot of this stuff that I see again, it's like, yo, like this shit was actually good back then.
Yeah. But then again, you also watch some things and you're like, by today's like watch Mook versus Sirius, and you're like, Jesus Christ, like this did not age well, you know?
Yeah.
So, especially with the lyrical shit, you know?
I said, I took war wounds for hip hop. I call goons and clips pop. Have liquids leaking out you like cartoons when they get shot. I should have did them like Cassidy. Tell them put wild cake up. That's how you go.
What's that about? Because I don't know what, like Cassidy put wild cake up. I mean, I know what that means, but I don't know the reference. Did Cassidy put money on something?
No, when Mook was supposed to try to battle Cassidy
Cassidy outbid him. Yeah,
he kept upping it.
It was that one where he battled.
Get 20. Get 50 now.
Yeah.
You got the 50. Get 100.
Yeah, exactly.
You gonna battle me with a style that I made up. Remember against Deacon Frost, he said you need Jason, Saw 6 if they was all mixed. He even waved his arms with the ball fist. Nigga, that's the Dawn shit.
Bodied this round. Holy fuck.
That's great.
Makes a difference.
I mean,
it's fucking great here.
The first URL event, I think this was the second in New York City.
Yeah.
Like it was a like an invite only.
I was actually there for Hollow and Goods.
You're there for Hollow and Goods. That'd be Gnome 1, and that that was much
bigger
bigger.
than that.
So much bigger.
That was Gnome?
Yeah, that was Gnome 1.
I give you an example of what I do for the people who don't know me. I drag you to construction site, torch your body, have a jackhammer forced through his torso probably, dig a hole, toss his body, no coffin, bury this shithead in a porta potty. Look, I went to the shop. They won at Big T's house. He stayed with a pregnant wife and his daughter that's 3.
Oh, yeah, this is like the era of strict time limits. Like they wouldn't even let you finish the bar.
Yeah,
it
was
like,
they cut you right off.
Strict time limits, but the other thing is, if you choked, your round was over. There was no recovery.
Like
so you
No?
know, yes. So the first URL event, Rich Dollars, something, and then he choked, and he had 2 minutes left. Yeah. And they were like, you know.
I actually lost that first round at J Mills because of a fumble. I didn't even choke.
Yeah, you like stumble in a word like
But the thing is,
Diddy and gate around.
No, but that shit with you and J Mills, like you were.
So that's crazy.
You were
fumble. I didn't even.
Yeah. You were already slighted to lose that. Like,
Different
times,
shit,
man. It's like you were slighted to lose that you and J Mills battle. Like, if you would have blinked wrong in that battle,
he was looking at the floor, kind of funny.
Oh, NESS lost. He fucking put a shirt on.
Yeah, he's wearing clothes.
You were slighted. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't know you back then.
Right.
Like, man, fuck that nigga. He from Philly, but he ain't from South Philly.
Right.
So yeah.
Dude, shout out the Cortez's like mood like sweater he's got going on. It's like one of those sand things that you shake. And like what mood am I in right now?
And shout out to Cortez for being emotionless the entire 3 rounds.
This nigga lying about his Denny Glover clip. You know, Big TG on some other shit. Like, I'm done fucking your mother. I'm about to fuck me another bitch. You know this hollow the dinner tonight. You know that fag. You on that other shit. I'm feeling lucky like a leprechaun smack. So I feel like I want to wish. First off, I wish everything you said to young ill happened to you. Oh. Why you getting a razor shave, the barber slipping, razor blade come across your Adam's apple? When you get hit and tackle with moves that hit sticks and all man couldn't do. They diagnosed the cure for AIDS for you, but then they found an incurable cancer in you, which gave them 24 hours to live. On the 23rd hour, I wish you send me smash into you. You survive the collide and reverse and run back into you.
I'm sorry. But I've been looking at this shit the whole time. Big T skinny as shit. He's skinny fat right now.
No, he's not, bro. Bro, he's wearing black. He's wearing black.
Well, he's not as big as he is now.
Yeah, okay, but he's wearing black.
You can see it in his face, kind of.
Yeah, but he's wearing black. But he's wearing black, though.
I wear black all the time, and I'm still fat as shit.
You're wearing black right now.
I think you and Big T have been almost 300 pounds for 15 years plus.
Yeah, I've been fat since I was 12. Nigga. I don't even know what you talking about. Well, I'm sorry.
It is wildly entertaining how unimpressed Math and Cortez are this whole battle. They're just chewing their gum aggressively.
Yeah. Well, I think I was gonna ask.
Math like he want to punch somebody.
Yeah. Well, he didn't have.
Math was actually bigger back then. He's smaller.
Yeah, he was. You're right.
Yeah,
you're totally right.
All this gel on nobody. But I wish they lock 300-pound faggots with you, and next time you take a shit, they make you use a Brillo pad for tissue. I wish E and J and Math Huffer take a handicap battle on you. Your hat brim touch Math nose, and Hollow goes, oh, you think I'm styling on you. A right hook from Philly from the crowd come hit you, you fall asleep and go in the same coma Joey Jihad went into. Hollow on you.
Now Math.
So I guess
you gotta pause that, because that's like
a Philly thing. That's
it's a Philly thing, but for Big T to use that as a punchline and it's still hitting the room, that shows you how big of influence Philly had on.
Oh, 100%.
Well, that was a huge deal when it happened.
Right? It was huge,
NESS,
but
you want to talk about it? Because I think a lot of people, we have almost 300 people watching.
Okay.
People might not know who Joey Jihad is. People might not know what happened. Do you want to? I mean,
Joey Jihad, well, he's just like one of the top lyricists in Philly. I mean, I would consider him. You know what I mean?
And his flow.
And this is no hate, and this is no shade throwing. When he was coming up, I was already in the game, and they was kind of like leading the DVD era. Yeah. Joey Jihad was like one of the guys to watch out for.
Yeah.
Like, can we agree?
Yeah.
Being in the field. So at this time, it was kind of like his drum was like, then people don't know, because after the video came out with him getting hit or knocked out, right? It was kind of like, but it's kind of like actually kind of got bigger in the city because of that. Yeah. But for Big T to know it, it was like, the world was watching what was going on.
Because everybody reacted.
Yeah,
and this was in New York.
That's what I said, the line hit.
But just to dabble in that, like when Joey Jihad got knocked out, I was on radio back then. And people like 50 Cent took notice to Joey back then.
There's a lot of people looking.
50 wanted to sign Joey back then, just off of that, or off of that alone, but it made him look into Joey's music.
Well, and then Joey also had money at that time, and I'm guessing from music, partially because he pulled up. Remember, he pulled up in that nice ass car in the middle. I want to say that would have been like Diamond Street up in North or something.
Yeah, it was 9th and Diamond.
Yeah, it was 9th and Diamond.
And the funny thing is, speaking of where it happened at, actually, my wife, who was from 8th and Diamond, we could have stood on her step and saw that.
Exactly.
But back then, that was a Riviera.
But, I mean, 9th and Diamond's still hard, but like back then.
Shout out Mike, you're the man.
Right.
But yeah. But what's crazy to me is that not only did they knock him out, but he drove off with his car afterwards, right?
Yeah, the boy did drive off with his car.
That's wild. Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the car peeled off right after.
Goddamn.
And he said he was strapped too.
But if you go right now on I think it's Philly Fame TV on YouTube. They just did like a 5 or 6 part.
Shout out Philly Fame, I seen that.
Shout out to Tizzy, Show Tizzy, but they just did like a 5 or 6 part interview with Joey Jihad about that whole era.
Yeah, Philly Fame did it. Yeah,
shout out to Show Tizzy, man.
Yeah.
Saying he gonna get the tech pop. That's gonna get this bitch neck pop. Turned around. Uppercut out of sweat socks. Thick ass vest. Only way I'm getting wings in the halo from a chest shot. that gun better shoot out cans of Red Bull with an Xbox. So you better come letting your 4-5 pop. Surprise, huh? How could a nigga this big survive like Pop? The beef I'm bringing to you, I won't let the crime stop till I see they corpse. EA Sports couldn't get you this much livestock. You get the spine shot, so even if you still here, for the rest of your life, you might be physically impaired. You'll be like Drake and DeGrasse. Not because you both light-skinned and real square. You'll be another actor that raps in a wheelchair. You off those pill here? Go ahead, be stupid. I tie him down, smack him with the gun. Bitch, quit moving. I make his ass swallow a gallon of lean fluid, Tylenol 3 codeine to see if he OD to it. Get all type of aspirins, amphetamines to it. Drink, chew it, inject in the sections, but he keep moving. Hollow the Don, gonna be hollow the Don. I add ecstasy to it. Think stupid. All I'm doing is adding E to it. I hear Young Birdline again from a nigga.
Do Ian. Is that his N?
Big T got on a silk dicky suit. That shit is shiny. He washed that shit.
I hear Young Birdline again from a nigga. I'ma treat it like it's my chain. Nigga, rob every bike chain to your little kid's bike chain. Nigga, go on the robbing spree and check your shorty for his right chain. Make the Armor Heist stain look like I'm hitting a dice game. I'm starting to feel like T.I. I go through my whatever you like phase. Nigga, if
What's crazy to me is that maybe these guys had like a couple more bars to like, and then you know that they didn't just throw those away unless they're personalized. So maybe they did have to throw them away, but then they just brought them to the next battle, or maybe the next round if they were good at partitioning that.
I personally tell you right now, I'm a battle rapper. Nothing ever gets thrown away. I mean, it's all recyclable material. Yeah. Even if you don't get to say it to this person in a particular battle, it still will go well with someone down the line.
Yeah. So if your opponent's fat, you just use on another fat opponent, right? So.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just insane. They like literally like didn't even let him finish the bar. They're just like it's out now. You're done.
The one thing I always wondered, because I never made it to the early URL events, was that horn actually in real life?
Yeah, it definitely was.
Hello.
That wasn't just on the screen like that?
No. That's why in this battle, you'll see, like at the end of Hollow's round, well, at the end of this round, actually, he's like, no, stop, let him go. And then Smack is doing this, so they can obviously hear it.
But is it that same sound, or is it Smack going, stop?
No, it's not Smack, because he's telling the DJs, don't play that sound.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in this battle that he does that.
There's a little bit of favoritism, New York City favoritism right there.
Yeah, hold on.
But New York City's not biased, right? That's what everybody says.
Freeze frame right here.
Ness, what you think about that?
What?
Big T got beads in the back of his shit, yo.
Me and New York City got a hate and love relationship. So it's me and I have a lot of folks out in New York City, and that's where I got my start at. But it's just Philly and New York just always had this competition. Right. It always go all the way back to DJing, graffitiing, breaking, boxing, basketball.
Yeah, everything.
Everything you can do. Hey, and when it came to the battle shit, you guys always had to go there. They never came to you. Mook, shout out to Mook, came to Philly. He battled Jihad.
Yeah, he did.
That happened in Philly.
And T-Rex battled NH inside the hut, I think.
No, that was New York City. That was New York. That was New York.
But till this day,
stay corrected.
Till this day, a lot of the niggas will not come to Philly.
Yeah.
And battle. So
shout out to anyone who has. I mean, Shaka Shook came and battled you.
Shook came and battled Ness.
Cortez battled
Dog, when that Rex Reed battle finally happened.
Shout out to Cortez. This what, like, before we get
Rex Reed.
You mentioned something.
I don't think that finally happens.
But
you want
to see
that? Yeah, I do.
Cortez came and battled Ness with 2 weeks notice.
Who was the original opponent? I forgot.
It was Shook.
And then I battled.
Oh yeah. Oh, then you battled Shotgun later.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, I remember that.
But Shotgun had a family situation.
And Avo recorded that too. So we were all there. All there.
Yep, all of us.
That was a great event.
I hosted it and I was depressed and I put on the event. So that whole night was.
That event was so fun.
But at any rate, yeah, man. But Big T got beads in the back of his brain.
Oh, he does. Oh.
Those is the Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, the fucking the Kia Life joints.
The Hurricane Chris's.
Yeah, the Kia
The Rick James Jones.
He got a lot of shit going on his neck right now.
Rick James Jones.
Yo, let's go. Queens, where the fuck you at? Where the fuck you at? Let's get in Paris. TV.TV.
The boy with the red hat. You see him right there behind Hollow?
Yeah, I see
He
him.
look like Sarah Connor, little brother.
He do favor Sarah Connor. What's up with Sarah? She Team Homie, right?
Yeah,
She's still around.
Sis,
Okay.
Man.
Yeah, she's still around.
She hosted some shit.
Man, it is really weird seeing Smack like
no beard.
Yeah,
Looks
no
like a
beard
different
and
person.
not dressed like a fucking goddamn like
you know,
rock star. Man, he looks kind of just regular here.
You know, he look like with him without the beard. He really favors
a rapist. I'm fucking with those jokes.
He favors Mad Topper's man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hans?
No, the other guy.
Norms.
No.
No.
The black guy.
Hands.
No, not Hands.
Who are you talking about?
The other guy to be with Mav.
Hands.
No, he's from Coney Island though.
Oh, D Chambers.
D
Right.
Chambers.
You're right. Yeah, he does. Yeah.
D
Yeah,
Chambers. Yeah, he
I see that.
I might holler at my niggas mad for Cortez. Get some niggas from BK that's hoodie down. Well, hit bugs up. Maybe some niggas from the boogie down. Cause my Queens niggas keep it thorough. You know crooks around. So we write about that wheelchair, cause that's the only way I get pushed around.
crazy rebuttal.
Yeah.
One of the top rebuttals, because it's like, wow, because he just said something about the Degrassi with the wheelchair.
Yep.
He's always had a knack for coming starting
And
off his
it wasn't
It's
only a
not
2-bar.
cool either.
It wasn't only a 2-bar. It wasn't set
It
up.
was a setup.
It was set up,
It's right back.
pre, and then, you know.
But
It was almost like set up and didn't know where he was going to take it.
Yeah,
and then he
yeah.
brought it
But that's
all the way back
that's
around.
how those things. Like Hollow, while you're rapping, it seems to me like watching Hollow.
Well, he breaking you down.
And
Yeah,
the way that
he does
the
it.
way that he rebuttals, the whole time you're doing your verse, he's thinking of everything you're saying.
Yeah.
He's not paying attention, but he's paying attention. If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
My
the whole time
niggas
he's thinking of what he's gonna say to you when he gets back up.
Yeah.
Mad for Cortez. Get some niggas from BK that's hoodie down. Well, hit bugs up. Maybe some niggas from the boogie down. Cause my Queens niggas keep it thorough. You know crooks around. So we write about that wheelchair, cause that's the only way I get pushed around. I said I'm the reason Hitman Holla ain't kill him, but I had to pay him like 3 to 5. The contract said Hitman fuck him up, but bring him to me alive. Cause when he caught me out, made some funny faces, took it like a G and slide. Knowing the murder and torture I had built up deep inside. Smack, put captions so they could read this rap. And let them know ain't no G's and Max, ain't no I in team, but it's a T in fat. Look, session. Look, I heard a big and tall. But I never heard of big and small. Maybe you should open up a different store, cause I'm fat and I can't find my dick and balls. I said, look. And he right. Next time you call me out, have bars for Math and Solomon. Mook stirred when he got it, Lux. You had my evil shit bottled up, but T, that's not enough. You gonna need Hollow's buzz, Drago Apollo gloves, and Swag's winning lotto stuff.
I don't know movies and shit. I'm guessing that's from a movie.
No, Swags.
Swag?
No, Drago.
Yeah.
Who's Drago?
Drago's from Rocky.
Dude.
From Rocky,
Russian.
How do I not know?
Russian that beat Rocky.
Yeah, the
I should
Russian.
know.
He won actually probably I think won a lottery.
Yeah. He had a lot of money and
Yeah.
it was all
Yo,
a
look at
lottery
Smack.
ticket.
Yo, Smack funny.
Oh,
Hold
who's
on.
that guy?
I was like, look at Smack.
Yeah, he's like, haha, you know, who was the lottery?
Yo, man.
Smack is awesome.
me to lose, I'd have to not show up, or get hit by a Tahoe truck, or just ain't got no luck like I forgot to rub the Apollo stump. But the day I give my verses up, that'll be the day Lil Wayne stopped sipping purple stuff and Laura let Urkel fuck. I said I let one go at everybody in his front row. You hear a drum roll and see a finger waving like Matumbo. I said then I'll run up on your man with a clip like this and put your dog in a bag like rich white chicks.
How many people use that line?
Sense. Yeah, sense. And
oh my God.
Yeah.
Is he the inventor of that line?
I can't say I can't say that for sure.
I haven't heard it before.
I can't say that for sure. Obviously, in the in a
they
band,
just used
like,
it recently. Cortez used it.
Everybody uses it, and they think it's different. Like Paris Hilton. Oh, it's different than
No, you know what? I hate when they do the clear shoes so you can see defeat.
Oh,
that
was old in what 2009?
That shit was horrible.
Yeah, I never heard that one. That's lame.
You got on clear sneaks so I can see defeat. Like, no, kill yourself, dude. Drink bleach.
And put your dog in a bag like rich white chicks. And then it's Big T turn. I'ma blast you down. No words. That semis final. You get the last 2 rounds. Trey Pound strapped like live flat. Don't play ball for Kentucky, but I'm a wildcat.
And it's crazy because if Big T was just facing some random person, he would have done all right.
Yeah.
And it would have been a decent battle, and he wouldn't have got killed. But Holler was just on another level.
Wild bag, he's been hating. Give me my style back, anticipating, yet waiting. I can't allow that. I'm in the kitchen shaking and baking profound stacks. I'm kicking because I'm taking what you making. How's that?
Let's go. You already TV, you got TV.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right, round 3. It's the final
when you
round.
got it, well, of course, Hollow's winning 2-0.
Yeah, I definitely think Hollow got
3-0 them.
But like Luke said, it's like I don't think
giving
Big
a good
T's
fight though. He was
doing
fighting
bad.
You're gonna need a doc that.
Okay. Let me ask, because everyone's seen this. Is this now? This is a term that I think is thrown around way too much. Is this a body? Because
I mean, at the time it came out, I thought so.
At the time it came out, I definitely
is
said
it a body
it was a
if
clear
your opponent?
body.
Yeah.
Is it a body if your opponent actually does pretty good, but you just do so much better? Or is it a body if you do really good?
Anyway.
It's a body.
I think that's even more of a body if your opponent does good and you just do so much fucking better.
A classic
is so
kind of
overly
debatable.
used. It's so overly used.
Yeah,
body
right.
and classic. I don't know. Yo, shout out this.
Shout out Brett and Jerry.
TV, let's go.
I can't, nigga.
Unlimited.
Of course.
Oh, unlimited.
I see the T in fact.
Oh, that's why.
That makes a lot more sense.
Because Smack says it's unlimited.
Yeah. So the last round is unlimited. I actually never caught that until right now.
I don't know why they thought that because it still has to be under 10 minutes.
Oh, you know what?
YouTube.
It was still going on. Like it was still, wacky, kind of like stipulations for battles back then.
Yeah.
There's no tomorrow. The flow will follow to bring out the hoe and hollow. Little man, after this you're gonna need a doctor and a dental plan. Next step, funeral homes, violin instrumental plan. But if your man, I hear you cutting trees like Edward Scissorhands, I send my little man have bullets to connect to the bone.
Sorry, hold on. I'm reading comments. Shout out to fucking Jesse Reekin. Listen,
Is Jesse on here? Where's Jesse?
He said OC stole my 40 against Double Stacks. It was a battle event in Philly. Shout out to Trap House Battle Leagues, Free Bones. But Jesse Reekin was battling, and everybody in Philly knows I'm the 40-ounce king. I drink 40s.
Boy.
Like, everybody knows that. But Jesse Reekin had a 40 while he was battling. He handed it to me because I was hosting that battle. And I fucking drunk his 40. Until this day, this had to be... Huh?
You drank the whole thing?
Drank the whole fucking thing. He shouldn't have handed it to me.
Okay.
But, yeah, like, until this day, this was about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
He still has this ongoing beef with me about drinking his 40. Jesse, I'm going to tell you right now, and I don't mean to interrupt the rest of this show.
But you do.
Shut up. I don't drink malt liquor anymore. I'm going to buy you a 40 a case of 40s. Next time I see you, I swear.
Yeah, Jesse, come out and do a watch. We'll drink a 40
I'm
together.
I'm gonna buy
Jesse
him a case.
Rican. You know Jesse Rican,
yeah,
right?
Dude, he's a Patreon.
Yeah,
yeah, we talk all the time.
Battle Rap Arena. You know, he's a.
I got Serious Jones.
Shout out Battle Rap Arena.
I got Serious Jones, y'all.
Oh yeah. Hey, Serious Jones. December 3rd, right?
9th.
December 9th, you got Serious Jones versus NESS, and we got Kaboom versus Cicero. Whole bunch of other good shit.
I will be there. The mayor of Philadelphia Battle Rap will be there. See my boy Ness and everybody else on that bunch.
Hell yeah, both those battles are fucking fire shit.
Violin, instrumental playing. But if your man, I hear you cutting trees like Edward Scissorhands, I send my little man have bullets to connect to the boss like the middleman. Go get your man, Cortez. I have him tell him where I stay. I'll be there with just me and my girlfriend. She'll take out anything in the way I weigh. She don't even gotta see you to take you out. Now that's my way of getting your mans to set you up on a blind date. Fine tape. Take picture of your family in a straight line. After that, it's slam time. Aunt, daughter, and K9. Now he in a funeral line, realizing it up in dismay, crying. Like Big T, my family like Martin and Shanae. You'll never see them together at the same time.
I've never seen Martin. Somebody explain that to me. Never seen Martin a day in my life.
You never saw Martin?
Never a day in my life. Not
Luke,
once.
I love you like a
Martin and Shanae. Who are they?
Luke,
why don't you see them at the same time?
You didn't even catch it by.
I've never seen Martin. I've never seen Martin. I've seen a lot of. Hey, listen. When it comes to movies and TV shows, I'm terrible.
You know anything about comedy? Period.
I know who Martin. He's Martin Lawrence.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, know anybody comedy? Period. Martin did skit comedy. Martin kind of took his show after Flip Wilson. Flip Wilson dressed up in wigs and such and such. So Martin actually plays different characters.
So it's an alternate character that he did.
That's why I never seen him at the same time.
Listen, when we get to, matter of fact, I'm gonna drop
history lesson.
I'm gonna drop by you.
I'm sure.
I'm gonna drop by you every Martin episode.
Unique the God. Shout out Unique.
Big Cannon.
That's like unbattle rap. Minnesota, like you can't even really.
I know.
You probably can't even do recaps no more.
Listen,
that's like a part of.
I've never seen Martin. I've never seen Another World.
Different World.
Different World.
He
Never
said
seen that.
Another World.
Some of the biggest references.
I know.
In
and whenever they say
it, battle rap come from Martin in Different World.
Whenever they say it, I have no fucking idea.
I'm catching an Uber home because I can't be in your car.
I've also never seen what's that movie? Never seen Friday. Never seen Friday.
You never seen
Friday? I'm sorry.
Get
I'm
the
sorry.
fuck out. Get out. Get out.
You from the West Coast, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen Friday. I've never seen Friday.
That's like almost like.
That's such a.
I've seen Boys in the Hood.
It's certain movies that you have to see before you die. Friday has
That is
to be
one of them. Yeah.
I've seen the Friday after Friday or whatever the fuck it's called.
Why? What do you
I don't know because it's on TV.
Luke, listen. So right now, when we get out of here, okay? For my birthday present, we're going back to my house.
Yeah.
Pause, because I don't
You
like
can take him.
But we're watching fucking
You
Friday
can take him
night.
to an urban.
No. We watching Friday
You need to
night.
see at least Martin first season. At least.
It's on Netflix.
Ness, I got a 60-inch 4K TV
You
in
can
my
see
living
Martin
room.
anywhere.
You watch
Yeah.
Friday.
On your phone.
Every fucking, everywhere, anywhere.
Hey, I was watching Tool Time, probably.
Man.
Well, you guys are watching
I'm questioning your
damn
battle
it,
rap
Luke.
intel.
God
now.
Two-man
damn it.
Taylor.
All right.
You watch the two-man
Back to
Taylor?
this battle. I cannot believe
I'm
you haven't
sorry,
seen Friday.
man.
That's insane, man.
I'm dead.
Wonder why I ain't use name flips. Don't be surprised. Because when hollow tips and hollow tips, they don't equalize. You know, when I think of hollow tips, it's bullets explode when it reach inside. When I think of hollow tips, it's put down those scissors that get too close. They can reach your eyes. When I think of hollow tips, I think of heat. People dies. When I think of hollow tips, hey, Big T, before you cross the street, check either side. When I think of hollow tips, I'm in fear. I think of nines. When I think of hollow tips, put down that beer. Don't drink and drive. I know he thinking like, why do I think of this madness? But this nigga be looking broke so much, it's starting to become a habit. You swing on me and get your ass kicked. It'll remind him of that Philly swing battle. We'll watch him take the lean out his jacket. In the ring with Immaculate, that was some creative shit, B. He ripped his tank top open like how God. Man, that shit weird. I mean, it's cool,
shit was
but
kinda weird,
what
I mean,
gets me,
was.
if you have problems ripping the tank top open, What makes you think you could rip a big T? Hollers hit me like telling me his jail stories like, I ain't know that honey bun on the bed wasn't prepared for me. Like, I ain't know that was a sexual advance for me. But Big T, you can't have used that against me. I was that hungry. Now he walking around talking about he gonna be there for me. Big brawny niggas pick on me for being scrawny. Got me participating up in male-on-male orgies. Talking about I gotta please him every time he get horny. I don't mind toasting they salad, but I can at least wipe when they doodle. They eating all of my food through the whole kit and caboodle. The whole kit and caboodle. He been doggy style so much they switched his seal with a kennel. Cause he thought he was a poodle. Man, his lock-up shit is brutal. It's Mr. 106 for 7 times? All right, for 7 lines.
Before he does the 7 shit, do you guys like or dislike the 7 shit? Because to me, I always go back and forth. I either hate it or I'm like, all right, I actually kind of like that.
I actually hated the 7. It ruined this third round for me.
Yeah, I go back and forth.
The way it ended, I'm like, no. Because when me actually first seen it, I'm like, okay, he might.
7 million, 5, 7, 7, and 7 times. You know?
Somebody
it just didn't execute it as well.
Luke.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I'm gonna show him a murder this nigga 7 times. I want you broke. In the dice game with your last 35, they fading to 5. And they roll a 7 on him 7 times. I seen this nigga already get killed twice. He got 9 lives, cat. It's only right I kill him 7 times. Take him to the 106 and Park building, face under the car engine. Then park on his face 7 times. Unload the 7 on him 7 times. 7 times. Then another 7 times. And do that times 7 times 7 times 7. And do it all over again. 7 times. And for the people that hate the 1 rhyme, gun line, punchlines, they really gonna hate me for that 1 rhyme. Cause your boy Hollow gonna be hollow out the hollow, said hollow 50,421 times. Oh.
What does that even mean, man?
It means that he's a gangster, dude.
Their math was like,
yeah.
That shit was ass.
Look at Hollow's face. That's how I feel.
I got this in the bag.
Yeah, word. Oh boy.
Last round. Follow the dawn. It's on you, my nigga. It's a limited
Yo,
round.
Hollow's round
is
must be
a 7
long
round?
as living shit. Because it ends right where he's like, fuck me up, man, you know?
Yeah.
No time clock. No time clock on this round.
Look, you said hollow tips, hollow tips, hollow tips. That's all you rhyme, so I could tell your songs is lazy. You hit me for a track, but if you want to do a song, then pay me. Cause before I hear you, I'd rather hear a catalog from Gravy, or the best of Kaya, that Florida lady, or 100 bars from Baby. Cause Mob, Nas, Jigga, Hove, I grew up on Biggie's time. I shed a tear and cried when I heard Biggie die. So don't compare yourself to Biggie rhymes, cause your son got Biggie eyes and you 350 with Biggie sides. Cause all you know is Wendy's and Biggie fries. Nigga, I'm the dinner and on. The dinner and on. The dinner and on. I'm the one they all out follow. They think of you, Big T, that fat nigga from Chicago that called out Hollow, said he went to jail for pimping. Yeah, he was in that cell. Changed out his street clothes, picked his shirt size, 6XL. They assigned him a top bunk. He asked the celly for the bottom bed and got punked. Now he got stuck, cause he gotta make it to that top bunk and his fat ass cannot jump. Verb holla at me. He said the Midwest best snaps on that. I said Verb, he too big to make his backbone stretch. But it's funny how I'm in the 3rd round and I still got fat jokes left. Look, he's frail, pathetic, but with a Welsh genetics. But I really don't get it, cause he works out and does calisthenics.
Oh, yes.
I love this.
Fire.
I love
This is so good.
And you know what though? This was back in when you like, shit, when it was a known angle that you could pick, and it was like almost kind of like taboo to see him last the whole duration of the battle without kind of using the angle that you thought he would come with.
Humor was almost kind of like looked down on, like, oh, He's a joke. Like it used to be bars over jokes. That used to be the thing.
I think Hollow kind of introduced the balance.
Bro,
to me, it was like, he did. Yeah.
But I really don't get it, because he works out and does calisthenics. I mean, in the morning, he sits up, then he pulls up at the chicken shack, orders chicken nuggets, then does a set of dips with that. Nigga, you too slow to scrap. Look, you too slow to scrap, so nigga, you punching who? And if you do clap, where the fuck are you running to? He's always on the net. I must say he's a geek, y'all. His mom bring the plate by the computer, he eats hard. He's dissing me, Hollow switch to date, he's a retard. Mention my name so much as grease stains on the H of his keyboard. I said, look, he the type tell us.
A lot of grind time rappers would say that, like, and it would be like, all right, it's fat jokes, you know, but the way he did it.
Niggas, I ride for you, I die for you, nigga, I'll pop that too. Then the nigga run up on him, what up with your man? Yo, we not that cool. You broke a LOM rule, you goddamn fool. You can ask my NYB niggas, I'm hot like J Flowers and Marcy. And you gonna take the L like you about to go to Canarsie.
Shout out to Hollow, kill you too.
I said, look, I'm not done. I'm not done. Look.
I gotta hear this.
Look, I got you. Check this out. Look. Check it, chill. Yo, I'ma make you pass like pass. But this time it ain't that bitch Michelle. That bitch you bought with you ill. She might get you killed. Nigga, I ain't got a spit a shell. Gypsy spell, voodoo bitch, wish him hell. We had the worst case of sickle cell and his digestive system fell. He sent the soldiers to get me well. Missiles fell, pistols, nails, platoons took official L. The lieutenant yelled, we're gonna need backup. Mission failed. Nigga, I stopped rapping about guns.
I know what he's trying to say, but like I didn't really like
get it all.
Like I know the setup is they're on a mission and they're in the military, blah blah blah. But I don't really understand.
I can't smoke, y'all, man. So my man Avocado, fuck with bro.
Then I see fat niggas like this that never own one, fantasizing, rapping, and yapping about my old ones. Therefore, when the magnum on me, I leave blood on the wall and the cabinets, homie. It's gonna look like 3 badass kids was eating ravioli.
It's like the entry.
Look.
It was Don DeMarco's here?
This ain't about who's right or who's wrong. This about who's nice and who's Nigga, even with no jewels on, only rocks I got are dimes the size of croutons. You fucking cheap like Jew porn. Nigga, Hollow's motto is cool calm. You a $5 bottle of Boone's Farm. Nigga, I backhand him. He got choices to make. He gonna act random. He don't know whether to go for it, pass, or run, and he can't ask Madden. I said, nigga, you corny, and you dress like an old man, fool. Got no swag, dusty boots, dusty braids, old shampoo. Nigga, my boss can make the shot and the A go ham too. You corny like Braxton, you and your bro hams too.
Yo, this is my favorite part about this whole battle.
Avo, stop real quick.
I know.
Did you get that one?
No, I didn't.
Jamie Foxx had a TV show.
I've never watched the Jamie Foxx special.
And Braxton was on the Jamie Foxx TV show. And
I didn't know
Bro Ham was like, yo, he, like instead of saying, what's up, bro, dog, squat, he was like, what's up, Bro Ham? So, yeah. So, getting it? All
right, so the way this battle ends, I fucking love how he's like shouting out, or not shouting out, but he's like fucking kind of dissing Big T's crew.
Yeah.
And you can hear some dude be like, "I'll
Yeah,
fuck you up,"
yeah.
and then Hal goes, "Fuck me up then," and then the fucking battle ends. I fucking love that.
Yeah.
Hey, go ham too. You corny like Braxton. You and your bro hams too.
He say he looked over there.
Take pictures.
Yeah, I love the little letters that they do for the URL stuff here. It looks so retro, you know.
I'm sorry, guys. Listen, I've been behaving. I've been really behaving these last two battles, but I've been drinking a lot of beer. I got to piss.
Oh,
All right, fine. Well, we're gonna cut it anyways. So,
all
right, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in.
December 9th, Sirius Jones. Shout out to OC, Avocado, Minnesota Luke.
All right, shout out to everybody out there listening, man.
Perks and Pooh, man, on Amazon, Spotify, title, shameless plug, Perks and Pooh. NESS, you gonna see me in the ring, 2018.
Crack Liberty Battle League, Big OC Diesel, that's BIGOCDIESEL. Holla at me, man. I'm the boy, you know what I mean? Big O, the biggest, the baddest, the meanest, the maddest, the newest, I brass, more straight attached to the cactus.
AKA
times the pounds, AKA Puff Fatty. AKA Puff Fatty, AKA $50, AKA same old snap.
All right, we're done.
AKA we in this motherfucker. It's my birthday, bitch!